Beloved, when I call you my queen, it is not a title borrowed from thrones or crowns, nor a word whispered for flattery's sake. It is truth, deeper than the roots of palm trees, purer than the desert rain, stronger than the mountains that guard this land. You are not a queen because of jewels or silks, nor because of servants or halls filled with gold. You are my queen because your heart rules mine, because your soul commands my respect, because your love governs my every breath. When I rise each morning, it is your light that crowns the day. When I ride beneath the burning sun, it is your patience that shades me. When I kneel in prayer, it is gratitude for you that humbles me before Allah. My queen, the desert knows your name, for every grain of sand has seen the way I look at you. The falcon soars above and envies my fortune, for even with wings it cannot reach the heights your beauty ascends to. Your beauty is not fragile glass, it is tempered steel, a strength hidden behind gentle grace. You walk with humility, yet the earth itself feels honored to carry you. When you smile, the world bows in silence. The stars lean closer to listen. The moon lingers longer in the sky. Your laughter is a crown made of music. Your presence a throne carved from light. You are not just my wife. You are the ruler of my soul, the sovereign of my low. Beloved, when trials surround me and shadows gather at my door, I think of you and I rise stronger. For a man with a queen beside him is never defeated, never alone. You do not need armies, for your weapon is kindness. You do not need crowns, for your majesty shines from within. You do not need treasures, for your heart is the greatest treasure of all. O Queen of my life, even in silence, your reign is felt. In your eyes lies wisdom, in your words lies peace, in your touch lies mercy. And when I rest my head upon your lap, I feel like the child of destiny, sheltered by love that no storm can destroy. My queen, you are not a fleeting chapter in my story. You are the book itself, written by Allah with ink of eternity. Every page I turn, I find your name written in gold. If the world were to ask me, why do you call her your queen? I would say, because her love is my kingdom, her loyalty is my throne, her presence is my crown, and I, though a prince in name, am nothing without the kingdom of her heart. For in her beauty I see paradise, in her soul I see forever, and in her reign I see the mercy of Allah. Beloved, when I call you my queen, it is not poetry, it is truth, eternal, unshaken, divine. Beloved, when I call you my queen, I speak of the crown that no jeweler can forge, a crown woven from patience, loyalty, and faith. It is invisible to the eyes of the world, yet my heart sees it clearer than the desert stars. You are not crowned by gold, but by the mercy you pour upon me, not by gems, but by the truth that shines in your eye, not by servants, but by the way you serve love with humility and strength. The throne you sit upon is not carved from stone, but from trust, from the unshakable bond between us. Your reign is not in palaces, but in the quiet corners of my soul, where your presence rules with tenderness. O Queen of my life, when I walk beside you, the world feels smaller, as if even time itself bows before our love. And when you speak my name, it is not a command, yet my spirit obeys, for in your voice I hear destiny's decree. The falcon may rule the skies, the stallion may rule the sands, but my queen, you rule the kingdom of my heart, forever without rival, without end. Beloved, when I call you my queen, it is not a title borrowed from kings. It is a truth that flows like water through my veins. For your beauty is not measured by the eyes alone, but by the soul that lifts me higher than the skies. You are my queen, because you stand unshaken beside me. When the world demands my strength, you become my calm. When storms rage upon the desert horizon, your faith becomes the tent that shelters me. My queen, you are the poet's verse I can never end, the melody that lingers when all songs fade. Your grace is not the fleeting grace of youth. It is the eternal grace of spirit, the kind that time cannot erase, the kind that even death cannot silence. When I see you, I see more than beauty. I see courage, I see mercy, I see light. And so I call you my queen, not because you reign over lands, but because you reign over my heart, with a love more powerful than empires. O queen of my soul, if the world were stripped of riches, if the thrones of men crumbled into dust, you would still be my wealth, my kingdom, my crown. Beloved, when I call you my queen, it is because your heart holds wisdom that no book could contain. Your words fall like gentle rain on thirsty earth, and my soul blossoms in their shade. You are not a queen of fleeting beauty. You are a queen of everlasting presence. You walk in silence, yet the silence speaks. You smile, and the burdens of my crown fade. Your love is the banner I carry in battles, your loyalty the shield that never breaks. My queen, even the falcons, proud in their flight, look down in awe when they see you beside me, for they know I am richer than kings, not by treasure, but by the grace of a wife who reigns through love. Beloved, when I call you my queen, it is because your beauty does not fade with the year. It deepens, like the desert that reveals hidden rivers, only to those who endure. You are not the flower that blooms for one season. You are the garden eternal. Your fragrance follows me, even when I ride far across the sand. Your light guides me, even when night covers the desert in darkness. My queen, when I sit beside you, I do not feel the need to rule the world, for I already rule the greatest kingdom of all, the kingdom of your love, the empire of your soul. Beloved, when I call you my queen, it is because you wear your crown with humility. You do not seek praise, yet the angels themselves record your goodness. You do not seek glory, yet every act of love makes you shine brighter than pearls. You are my queen, not because I chose you, but because Allah chose you for me, and His choice is perfect as the rising of the sun after night, as perfect as rain after drought. My queen, when I look at you, I see the mercy of Allah reflected. You are the answer to my prayers, the calm to my storms, the eternal ruler of my heart. Beloved, when I call you my queen, it is because you reign not over lands, but over time itself. Your beauty does not age, for it was never bound by the years. It lives in the eternal. You are the queen of my mornings, for your smile begins my day. You are the queen of my nights, for your peace is my rest. You are the queen of my soul, for your love is my forever. O queen of my heart, if poets of the world tried to write your story, their words would fall short. If kings tried to match your reign, their empires would crumble, for you are the crown that cannot be replaced, the throne that cannot be stolen, the love that cannot be broken. And so until my last breath, I will whisper to the world, she is my queen, not for a moment, not for a lifetime, but for eternity.